What are you doing?
Well, I've gone out. And then I think I'm back in.
I
And then
can
I
hear
delete.
you.
I deleted you for a minute.
Why would you do that?
Well, I didn't mean to, but my husband uses Firefox, and I'm not familiar with Firefox.
I don't even know what Firefox is.
No, I don't. I'll be honest, it's giving me the ick that he doesn't use Chrome like a normal human being.
Oh,
Oh,
God.
there you are. Okay.
Hello, it's me.
Hello. Right.
How's your back, Maze?
Oh, the back's still terrible, but we move. Well, in my case, we don't. No, we don't. No, absolutely terrible. But I can see your face, and to our listeners, if you can't tell already, this episode is online. No,
Yes.
wait, what is it? They're all online. What are we? Remote.
We're remote.
We're remote.
We're remote.
Oh, I'm having flashbacks to Zoom gigs.
Oh, God.
Do you remember?
Oh, awful. Didn't you overhear someone say something once on a Zoom gig?
Yeah. I heard someone, while I was doing a Zoom gig, and somebody got up and went and made a cup of tea, and I just heard them go, not for me. Absolutely harrowing. Absolutely harrowing.
Oh, my God. How did you carry on?
It was just awful. I sort of like pretended that I did clock it. I was like, oh yeah, tried to make a joke out of it, but he couldn't hear that I was doing it and just continued to make a cup of tea.
Oh, God.
It was awful. I remember I did the Invisalign Christmas party over Zoom. That was a rough gig.
Was everyone... You can't hear smiles?
Oh, God. Oh, don't. You're taking me back there. You must have had some shockers.
No, absolutely smashed them. Right, should we get on with what we're here to talk about?
Yeah, I guess so.
Okay, welcome to Big Kick Energy.
Not for me.
Now, we've got a live show guest booked.
She's locked in.
She's locked in. And we're not going to tell you who it is. But let me tell you.
Oh, God.
It's good.
I know. We have to keep this secret
We
because
have
we'll
to.
be terrible. Let's keep it secret, but all we will say is we've not had them on before and they've won a lot of trophies.
Oh, my goodness. So many.
Now, I'm not opposed to people writing in with their guesses, but we will neither confirm nor deny, right, Suze?
Absolutely.
We'll be like that gossip page that we send each other stuff from.
Don't talk about that. Now, this week we're in an international break, so we thought we'd do a quick drop in on the Champions League and the Subway Cup, as well as previewing some upcoming international friendlies.
Let's do it.
Should
Do you want to start with the Champions League?
I'd love to, actually.
The champions.
The champion. I don't know the song. I just thought I'd have a go.
Okay, off you go.
Champions League group stage. Wednesday the 15th and Thursday the 16th of October. Chelsea 4, Paris FC 0. Now, presumably that's different to Paris Saint-Germain.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
As if you couldn't tell by the scoreline.
Atletico Madrid 0, Manchester United 1, Benfica 0, Arsenal 2.
And on to the Subway League Cup group stage, Thursday the 16th and Sunday the 19th of October. Durham 1, but Liverpool with an absolute foot-long 2. I was going to sort of maybe do Subway references for each scoreline.
Oh, please do.
I've already immediately bailed on the idea, Suze.
Okay.
No, yeah.
Cool.
Everton 1, Nottingham Forest 1, but on penalties, Everton secured a BMT 4-3. Newcastle United 3, Manchester City 3, but it also went to penalties, and Man City secured a meatball marinara 7-6 win.
I mean,
You're hating this, aren't you? You're hating every single minute. Huh?
Impressive stuff from Newcastle.
Oh, I thought you could say impressive stuff from me and my references.
Sure, that too. Carry on.
Sunderland 0, Sheffield United with a chicken teriyaki 1-0 win. Brighton and Hove Albion 3, Southampton 0. Brighton with the Subway melt there. Crystal Palace 3, Ipswich 2, which means Crystal Palace get free refillable drinks. You don't get free refills at Subway. I'm bailing on it. We've done. Crystal Palace 3, Ipswich Town 2. London City Lionesses 0, Leicester City 1. Tottenham Hotspur 3, Birmingham City 0. and Bristol City 0, Aston Villa 3. Rachel Daly with a 3-minute goal there.
Oh,
incredible stuff.
Brilliant. Charlton Athletic versus Portsmouth were called off due to an unprecedented number of injuries in the Pompey squad.
What's gone on there, Suze? What's in the water in Portsmouth?
I think it was a hen do. I think it was a hen do, and my guess is they went to Tiger Gunwolf.
Oh, of course. They've got a case of the Gunwolfs. They've got a case of the Gunwolfs. Should we start with the Champions League?
I'd love to.
Well, it's changed this year. This year, Suze, for the first time, the Women's Champions League is doing a league phase. So 18 teams from across Europe are each playing 6 games, earning points just like we do in the WSL. Just like we do in the WSL. The top 4 teams at the end of the league phase, they'll go straight through to the quarterfinals. So, like tournament football, usually, if you get into the top 4, you're grand. The next 8 teams go into playoffs for quarterfinal places, while the bottom 6 teams are knocked out of the competition. So, they've all played 2 games so far. The top 4 is currently Barcelona, Real Madrid, Wolfsburg, and Lyon. I can't say there's any underdogs currently.
No, not currently.
They've won all their games. Man United are 5th, having also won both their games, but they're outside the top 4 on goal difference. Chelsea in 6th, Arsenal in 9th. Now, as you read earlier, Suze, Chelsea had a great confident win over Paris FC last week. Chelsea are just being Chelsea constantly.
Yeah, Chelsea be Chelseaing.
Exactly.
Chelsea
Man
gonna
United,
Chelsea.
They are. Man United have managed to hold on to a 1-goal lead over Atletico Madrid, despite going down to 10 players at 41 minutes after VAR ruled that Dominique Janssen's foul on Gio Garbellini was red card worthy. I know, the red side of Manchester saw red.
Yes.
But again, a real testament to Man United's current form, and it pains me to say it, but they're doing really, really well here. To hold on to a 1-0 lead with 10 players for that long, very, very good.
Very good indeed.
And meanwhile, Arsenal took on Benfica in Lisbon. And we've got a match report, Suze. We've got a match report in from Ray, who made the trip, who says, "Hello to my favourite hat-trick of hilarity."
Love it.
Hello.
Love
Charlie,
it.
you're in. You're in the hat-trick of hilarity. I love that for us. This is a quick match report from Benfica/Arsenal. Lisbon is an amazing city, and it was well worth going and visiting, but the match experience left a little to be desired. Oh no.
Ooh.
My husband and I arrived in Lisbon and headed straight to Pink Street to meet up with the Arsenal Women's Supporters Club. This was my first time going to a pre-match meet-up, but everyone was really lovely and welcomed us with open arms. Lots of chanting and some slight celebrating of the growth of the women's game together.
Love to see it.
Very much approved from the Big Kick Energy gang. We all marched together to the ground, including 30 minutes on public transport with continuous chants, banner holding and scarf waving. Apologies to the commuters in our carriage. This is Vibes FC on tour, though.
Yeah, you know it.
As we approached the ground, however, it became more and more clear that this wasn't going to be like any away match I'd been to before. We had a fairly heavy police escort as we walked from the metro to our entrance, and I got to walk at the front, helping to hold the banner and lead the way. We were mostly met by...
I love the way that she hasn't... That this is her first meet-up, and immediately she's at the front holding the banner.
With a police escort.
I mean... I think this has got some head girl energy.
It's got head girl energy, yeah, big head girl vibes. We were mostly met by bemused looks from the Benfica fans and one lone firework in front of us.
Yeah.
In my head, that one lone firework is like one guy who was at that England, when the guy who stuck his flare up his backside. Yeah, like he's just trying to sort of break into the women's game. brought a firework, very quickly clocked. It's not really the same vibe.
Yeah, not at all.
No. So one lone firework in front of us. Before we were very thoroughly searched, my husband hadn't been fondled like that in quite some time. Oh, Ray. Met by police with riot shields and then finally allowed to walk up to our seats. What were they expecting? This seems kind of out of... I don't think Benfica have that bad a rep, do they?
No, I think it's England fans, babe.
You think it's just England fans? But
Well,
I know Arsenal are Vibes FC, but they're not troublemakers.
no,
The
they're
stadium
not.
itself was massive and designed similarly to the Emirates. I love that we're getting an architectural match
Yeah,
report
love
here.
this.
But we were by ourselves on the upper tier in a corner, miles away from the pitch and any other fans. Oh, that's annoying.
Yeah.
It felt awful being behind netting and plexiglass. Don't talk to us about being behind netting. We had that somewhere at the. Where did we have that, Suze? Was it with you, or was it at the? Was it when I was in the States?
It may have been in the States.
Yeah, I don't like
The
it.
net we
I
were
don't
behind
like
at
it.
the Euros was the goal,
No.
in case you're wondering what that was.
Shut up. Just me sat there complaining, oh, I don't like this netting. I can't see anything. No, I'm with Ray on this, being behind netting or plexiglass. It's a bit like going and watching football at the zoo.
Yeah, we don't
Do you
want
know
that.
what I mean?
It's not good.
It made it very hard to watch the game and support our team. The reflections on the glass were sometimes very confusing.
Oh my God,
Did
am
Ray
I
think she'd
playing?
had a call up? Yeah.
Oh God,
Oh
I'm
my
about
God,
to
that
do a
player looks
corner.
just like me. That player's fondling my husband. With an attendance of only. With an attendance of only 7,500 in a stadium that must have seated 50,000, it left a very poor taste to travel so far and then not be able to watch the match or be part of the atmosphere. The game itself was a
agree.
win, but displayed the recent hallmarks of the previous few Arsenal games, where chances were missed, possession too easily lost, and excitement levels were low. Oh, they'd wasted all their energy on the bus there, hadn't they? I'm glad that I went and made so many lovely friends in the Portuguese sunshine, and that I got to see the sights of Lisbon, but Benfica were not the gracious hosts I'd hoped for. P.S. The Benfica mascot is a literal bird of prey eagle that flew around before kick-off. Hang on, an actual eagle?
Yeah, I think so.
it might be the best mascot I've ever seen. Ray from Leeds. Oh, do you know what? Earlier in Ray's match report, it said, we all marched together to the ground, and I thought, marching on together, which is Leeds' anthem, but I thought, no, don't, in case it's just you, Maze. But Ray will get that. Leeds.
MOT.
MOT, absolutely. I sing it every time I take my car into the garage. Ray! Oh, that's a mixed review then, isn't it? There.
Yeah, it really is.
That's
Yeah,
frustrating.
it's
It sounds like
disappointing, isn't it, when
Portugal's
people
lovely.
make that effort.
Yeah, right.
When people make the
Like-
effort to go and support the game, it feels like
Yeah.
I mean, polar opposites. And I know it was Euros, but you know the welcome that every team got in Switzerland was just
Yeah.
incredible, and it was just so
Yeah, totally.
celebratory
Also,
of
like,
of sort of how the
Yeah.
game's growing.
totally. Also, if you're going to only have 7,500 people, which, is a disappointing turnout, but also 7,500 people in a 50k seater, like, give them all good seats. You can manage it.
right?
There's no... Why
you
why
really
have
can.
you got all these riot police with shields when you're spreading them out? Oh, I don't know. That's really frustrating. But hopefully you had some nice pastel de natas and sangria. No, that's Spanish, isn't it?
Sure.
What do you have in Portugal, Suze?
Portuguese one.
Portuguese wine.
You're
yeah.
welcome.
Yeah. Well,
There you go.
hopefully you had a nice little trip round Lisbon. And thank you for writing in. Should we get on to the Subway League Cup?
I think we ought to. Formerly the Conti Cup, now known as the Footlong Cup. This League Cup is also in action for the teams from the WSL2 and WSL teams not in the Champions League. This is currently the group phase, which, like the Euros, means the team is in a group with 3 to 4 other teams and they play each other. In this competition, the groups are split geographically. So Group A and B teams are based in the north and Group C, D and E are southern-based teams. Now, whoever top the groups goes straight through to the quarterfinals where Arsenal, Man United and Chelsea join to make 8 quarterfinalists. What is slightly different to a lot of the other competitions at this group stage, if your match is a draw at full time, you each get a point as standard, but you have to participate in a penalty shootout. Whichever team wins the shootout gets an additional point. And we've had a few shootouts this weekend. One of those games that went... Love it. You know I love a pen. One of... Oh, God, yeah. One of the games that went to penalties was Newcastle versus Man City, and we've had a match report in from Newcastle fans, Louise, Stephen and Layla. Hi, Pacey, Goosey and producer Charlie. I wanted to write a match report after meeting Maisie on the Three Countries Bridge on the eve of the Euro final with my daughter and husband, but euphoria distracted me from writing in.
I know these people!
Yes. Hosting the biggest ever game of Newcastle United's women's history against big dogs Manchester City was not a moment to miss. Having recently moved to a new ground, the club has really made huge efforts to make the matchday experience positive. Seeing some of the biggest names in football at our ground has made me so proud. However, our recent WSL2 form hasn't been at its best, so we didn't hold out much hope for today's performance. How wrong we were. We came out of the blocks fired up, causing chaos. The fans were really acting as the 12th player for the team. And an absolute surprise, we took the lead with another cracking shot from distance from Lois Joel for the second week in a row. Lois Joel,
that was an
mum I know
unreal
because
goal.
she used to be the production manager for Live at the Apollo.
So, sorry, what?
Lois
Joel's mum
used to be the production manager at Live at the Apollo.
How has this not come up already?
I'm sure it has, no?
You know a mum of a football player. That's insane.
I know a mum of a football player, yeah. And I know your
also,
mum.
her goal was an absolute screamer. Unreal.
It really was. It really was. Now, the first half was just... Also, it was 11 minutes, which is incredible.
Just amazing. And we are not just saying this so that we get booked for Live at the Apollo.
She doesn't work there anymore, I don't think. The first half was just like the Newcastle of old, like we were in the Champions League final, until we dropped our guard and Man City drew level with us just on the stroke of half-time due to the efforts of Laura Coombs. Man City fielded a decent side with Bunny Shaw leading the pack, but Aoife Mannion was able to pin her back for the majority of the game. Unfortunately, a quick goal straight after half-time by Hasegawa and another at 63 minutes by Pryor, meaning Man City thought they had the game sewn up. On came some senior faces, Greenwood, Miedemar and Kasparai making their run. But in true Geordie spirit, it's not over till it's over. And a great shot on the angle from Freya Gregory and a wicked deflection off Shania Hales from a shot from Emily Murphy meant a draw for the lasses in the last 10 minutes. Emily Murphy was the star of the show with all 3 assists, showing that Katie McCabe's sass we know and love. 3-3 at the final whistle, penalties loomed for the extra point, and we gave it our all, going to sudden death, with Man City taking the spoils 7-6. The crowd were absolutely behind the team all the way, and it reminded us of the old days. Today, we were shocked as a fan base that Becky Langley has been sacked by the club. Despite this game, our poor run of form in the WSL2 obviously wasn't enough for those at the top. But what a game, bursting with pride and quite the way for Becky to go out.
I mean, this was an absolute, thriller of a game, wasn't it?
It really was. It's really exciting to see what Newcastle are doing. When we went and did our live show in Newcastle, the support that team have is incredible. And it seemed, do you remember we were chatting to those fellas afterwards and they were saying, it's just one big team. It's not the men's team and the women's team, which we hear so much, even in the top flight teams. It really feels like that whole fan base gets behind the women's team. And I'll be really surprised if they're not in the WSL next season.
Well, yeah, I think maybe that is why I mean, I was shocked at the sacking of Becky Langley, but maybe that's it. That's all they're hoping to accept is promotion. Yeah. And they have had a couple of dodgy results recently, but this was such an unfair result because they were so good. I mean, getting on the score sheet straight away against a clinical team like City with a goal. That Joel's goal was absolutely phenomenal. It was just amazing. Yeah. And then I have to say, City's goals were quite sort of underwhelming by comparison. They were little rollers that, you kind of go, oh, that's annoying. That the keeper made a slight error with
that was
punching
missed.
The goal away rather than getting your hand. And we've always said, haven't we, Suze, on this pod? We've said if you're a goalie, use your hands. I don't know when they're going to get on board with this tactic. You know, I know we're
No, I
such
totally agree.
new
Gotta
thinkers in the
say.
game, but I do think get your hands round the ball rather than punch it away, because of course then it is still in play. But maybe
Yeah,
this
it
will
really
catch on
is.
going forward when they join. You know, if they do get into the WSL, they will have to start using their hands more, these goalkeepers.
Yeah.
And then the other end, Kiara Keating, she she'll have been disappointed at some of the goals that she let in from Newcastle, given at one point they were up 3-1, to let
Yes,
in those
absolutely.
two. And then of course we got our penalties, and it went right up to the 7th shot of each of them. Only down to Demi Stokes, sadly. I think she was going for the dink, wasn't she? That sort of very very chilled out. If it goes in, it looks really cool. But if it gets saved like it did, it does just look like you didn't get enough on the end of it.
Well, it looks
But
like you're passing it, doesn't it?
it does. And again,
like they're going, "Take
you've
this,
always
will ya?"
said, Suze, do not pass to the goalkeeper. If I really
Yeah.
try and get it past the goalkeeper.
Yeah, I've always said that. And I actually feel
Yeah.
that when someone's passing to their own goalkeeper, I find it stressful.
Oh
Play
God,
it
I hate
out.
a
You wanna
back
be
pass.
outfield.
I hate a back pass.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Yeah, gives me the stress.
Leeds United men, we used to have this keeper. We've still got him, but we stopped using him as number because he's made too many mistakes. This French lad called Ilan Meslier, and he loved asking for it back from the defenders, and they'd kick it, and then he wouldn't use it. He'd just he'd be there with his feet, and you're like, you're a goalkeeper. Just please keep it to like big goal kicks, getting it down the field. Just stop trying to be. Unless you're Hannah Hampton and you've had a prolific career as an outfield player, please just stick to old school goalkeeping, please.
Yeah, get your hands around
But
it.
real shame for Newcastle.
Should we get that
'cause
on
would have been-
t-shirts?
What?
Get your hands around it.
Get your hands round it. Well, it sounds like the security did with Ray's husband. Anyway,
It did
moving
indeed.
on. One thing I will say is I do like that aspect that you read out about how the Subway Cup works of it being
Yes.
all the northern teams and all the southern teams. It's less for the fans to travel, so it keeps it kind of more within the price point and
Local.
effort of having to get from one end of the country to the other. But also, it means that northerners don't have to pay southern pint prices in the stadiums
And that's
for
the
a
most
while.
important thing.
Listen, you
That is
met those
important.
blokes after our Newcastle show. They would not have been happy paying the prices at Chelsea.
Babe, you weren't happy paying the prices at Chelsea.
Well, no, exactly. And I'm not, and I'm not I'm not from as up north as Newcastle. So yeah.
We've got another match report. Do you want to share this one, Maisie?
Course, yes. This one is from another Subway Cup game. Yes, this is a match report from London City Lionesses versus Leicester. This is from Claude's. Hello, Pacey, Goosey and producer Charlie. With no Vibes FC match to attend this weekend, what's a born in Leicester and now called South East London home gal to do, other than do a Pacey and attend the LCL versus Leicester game on Sunday? We approve this message. Well done, Claude.
Yeah.
So, after embarking on a solo 2-bus hour-and-a-half commute, fair play, Claude.
Good on you.
Plenty of time for me to decide who indeed I was supporting, my home city or the growth of the women's game. I found myself at the Copperjacks Community Stadium, and my oh my is community the word for it. All the flowers to London City for the accessible, family-friendly, totally joyous experience they created. Despite the rain, there was a fan zone with face painting, merch, and their WSL2 trophy on display for selfies. The whole day truly did fill my Subway Cup right to the top. Yes, Claude, I'm loving these references. That sounds great, though. I really we need to do a Big Kick Energy group trip to London City Lionesses, I think.
Yes, we do.
Write that down, producer Charlie. Let's find the budget. Once we've made some more money after spending it all on the trip to Munich. Match-wise, Leicester started fiercely and got a well-deserved goal, and then a reinvigorated London City Lionesses came out for the second half, and I could barely blink for Freya Godfrey putting in crosses. We could all see the frustration building as the ball just never seemed to quite find fan favourite and national treasure Nikita Paris. And alas, the 3 points went to Leicester, 1-0 full-time. Final conclusions? Match day experience, joyous and wonderfully priced refreshments. Oh, see, Claude's after my own heart. No pies, all dogs, but they did look delish. I think we can get that on t-shirts. No pies, all dogs. I think we might just have a new game for the live show now of pies or dogs.
Yes, pies or dogs.
Maybe that's how we seat people. That's how we seat people, pies or dogs. So there's no fighting in the Leicester Square Theatre. Highlight, all fans cheering on City and no one being quite sure who they meant. I took the conclusion we were all just there to cheer on women's sport. Brackets, everyone watches women's sport. Second highlight, multiple LCL staff clearly basing their game day fit on Hannah Waddingham in Ted Lasso, and I am so here for it. A Slayer day, ladies. Even better, if they had a screen with the score and time on, though I'm sure it's firmly on Michelle Kang's list. Oh, she can fork out for that, can't she, Michelle?
Yeah, come on.
Love the pod gang, stay groovy, Claude's.
Claude.
Yeah, I'm surprised the Copperjacks Community Stadium is still screenless, but I'm sure Michelle Kang has put it on her
We've
her
all
list.
got to get off our screens.
Do you think that's it, that Michelle Kang's been getting her screen time at the end of the day?
The woman that's become a billionaire in tech. Yes. I don't think she can take anymore.
Sounds great vibes, though. Maybe one to rival
Arsenal
as the vibey London team.
We've got a quick shout out here for the Europa Cup.
Oh, yeah, I've heard of it.
Sent us a DM to say, by far the best match of the week was Glasgow City versus HB Koja?
Kog? I don't even know this one. Koj.
I looked it up earlier and I was like, well, that doesn't really clear it up.
Here we go. Duolingo Charlie.
No, Google says it's like Ape Bay Kuya.
Ape Bay Kuya.
Glasgow City versus A-Bay Cougar. Glasgow were almost out.
That sounds like you're calling over your older partner. Hey, Bay Cougar.
A-Bay Cougar. Glasgow were almost out of the Europa Cup, but they persevered and scored 2 goals in the last 3 minutes, fighting hard with Europe's best as an independent, women-led and owned club.
Oh, that is amazing. 2 goals in the final 3 minutes.
Love to see it.
Fair play, Glasgow City. And let's address the elephant in the room here as well. Suzi will be absolutely delighted that Glasgow City have progressed further because you've got the shirt, Suze.
You also have the shirt.
Yeah, I know, but I won't wear mine day to day,
Yeah, I
professing
will.
to be a Glasgow City fan.
I support Glasgow.
Have you done Glasgow on tour yet?
No, coming up.
Oh, right. If you go to Suzi's show in Glasgow, you can expect an orange pacey on stage.
An orange pacey. Indeed you do. Now, we move on to Suzi's goal of the week.
I swear you came up with a different jingle. You just can't remember what you did, can you?
Not a clue. Suzi's goal of the week.
It was Chicago inspired. Yeah,
was it?
There it is.
You had
Yeah,
the trumpets,
she got
and
the
then you had the cacao thing on the end.
Oh, God. Right. Oh, there we go.
Suzi's goal of the week.
Okay, shall we just hear the goal, I reckon?
Okay, yeah. So there was a few.
Oh, yeah.
That were Rolfo for Man United in the Champions League.
Yep, fair enough.
Johannes for Lyon, also in the Champions League.
Yep.
Lois Joel.
Surely that's it, no?
Well, do you know what? I'm going to have 2 goals of the week.
God, oh, I don't know how I feel about this, Suzi.
It's my feature. I can do what I
It's
like.
your feature, but
So
it's
Lois
a very
Joel
Suzi thing
for
to pick
Newcastle.
2.
And then Joanna Ritten-Cannerid's Chelsea header.
No, oh, I've missed this.
Yeah. See, a header goal is...
You like those?
Well, I just think no one's expecting it.
No.
I mean, I'm sure they are to a
I'll go for a
degree.
header when I play, but I can't control where it goes. So I'll take my hat off to anybody.
Well, you want to take it off if you're doing a header.
Oh,
That's going to make it much
God.
worse. Yeah, one.
Right, just let's get this out the way. Just tell me about the goal and why you liked it.
I liked it because it was a header and it went straight in.
No, right, okay, brilliant. That was Suzi's goal of the week. Right, I'm going to bring in some news.
Oh, good. Are you shuffling your papers?
I'm shuffling my papers. Here we go. Top of the news for me is BBC Women's Football of the Year. The BBC have announced, Suze, that they're finalists for the BBC Women's Football of the Year. The nominees are. Can we get some? Can see if you can guess some.
Could you do this in a women's? Could you do this in a newsreader's voice instead?
Okay, who would you like? Clive Myrie or
Moira Stewart, please.
Moira Stewart? I don't know if I can do Moira Stewart.
I don't think you can. That's why I want you to do it.
I can't stop laughing. The BBC have announced their finalists for the BBC Women's Footballer of the Year. The nominees are Aitana Bonmati, Hannah Hampton, Mariona Caldente, Alessia Russo, and Patrick Guajaro. You can vote via the BBC Sport website until 9 a.m. on the 31st of October. I'm not going to lie, Suze, I think I smashed that.
I think you absolutely smashed it. I loved it.
You were quietly annoyed at how good my Moira Stewart
Not annoyed, proud.
Oh, okay, that's the difference between you and me. When I do something good, you're proud of me. Whereas when you do something good, I'm annoyed I couldn't do it better.
Yeah.
Oh, God, I'm
that's our
so
friendship.
toxic.
Yeah, you really are. Everyone says it. People can't believe I still hang out with you.
Trait.
Oh, toxic.
Oh, God.
Toxic Adam.
Oh, dear. Anyway, who would be your BBC Women's Football of the Year out of those, Suze?
Do you know what? I think Bonmati's had enough.
Yeah, I do.
I want someone else to have a turn.
Absolutely.
I would say Hannah Hampton.
Yeah.
I mean, Russo was amazing. But I would say, just because of the Euros, I would say Hannah Hampton edged it.
Yeah.
That moment that she put a tampon up her nose, she could do no wrong in my book.
I think I agree, Hannah Hampton. My second choice would probably be Mariona Caldente, purely because I think both her and Russo have been fantastic at Arsenal, but I think Caldente had the better tournament.
I think you're right.
In the summer.
Well,
but
just more goals.
Let's agree on Hannah Hampton for sure.
Let's agree. As you say, vote. People vote.
Yeah, please do vote. Please do vote. Speaking of this summer, one of our favourite moments was in St Gallen, watching England v Wales, and especially Wales getting on the score sheet thanks to absolute Welsh legend Jess Fishlock, who this week has announced her retirement from international football at 38 years old with 165 caps and 48 goals for her country. Absolutely brilliant. Her final game, Suze, for Wales will be this weekend in Cardiff against Australia, and what a fitting place to end your international career.
Yeah,
can you imagine the scenes that are going to be there? It would be amazing if she gets a goal, but I think already the amount of Welsh fans that will fill out the stadium for her, and no doubt give her
Laura love.
Laura love in Cardiff for our Jess.
Can I just tell you a quick story?
I think I went Liverpool there, which is not really the best thing to do when talking about Wales, is it? Sorry, I'll stick to Moira Stewart. Go on.
I was doing a tour show in Wales in Swansea, and
even bigger clang.
And I started. Well, first of all, at the end of the show, I wore my Welsh shirt for the signings.
Oh, she's clever. She's clever as this one.
But I went on stage and I said, who went to the England-Wales game?
Yeah.
And people weren't that chatty about it, which I thought was really strange. I was then told that the night before the men's England and Wales game had happened, and people didn't know what I was talking about. And obviously I'm not across. And then I was like, Jess Fishlock, and then people started coming around. I was like, God, I thought that would have got more of like a...
you didn't specify which England-Wales
No,
fixture.
because I thought, everyone knows what I'm talking about. Why would I be talking about them?
And they thought that you meant the one the night before where they lost.
Indeed.
Yeah, you've had a shocker there, Suze, is what's happened.
And there's nothing you can do other than put on a Wales shirt for your signing.
Oh, God.
I know,
you
cringe.
think that so you weren't wearing the Welsh shirt on stage, you wore it for the signing? Okay. Oh, dear.
Oh, dear.
Never mind.
Never mind, but congratulations to Jess Fishlock. What a
massive
career.
Role model on and off the pitch, and just done so much for the growth of the game in Wales. Fantastic to see.
Yeah, she's played a lot in America, hasn't she? I wonder whether coaching is in her future.
Ooh.
She seems like a real leader, doesn't she? She felt like a
Yeah.
real leader of that Welsh team. It would
Yeah.
not surprise me one bit if she's doing her, what's it called? It's not a
UEFA
B-Tech.
B.
That's one.
It's not a B-Tech.
It's
No.
not a B-Tech.
Right. What else was in my newspapers? I'll just have another shuffle. Hang on. Oh, lots of ACLs. I mean, that's always just happening, isn't
Yeah,
it?
it
But
really
lots
is.
of ACLs at the moment, Suze. You can't move for them. Arsenal's Manuela Zinsberger, Liverpool's Marie Hobinger, and Sophie Roman Haug, and Spurs' Meta Auras have all sustained ACL injuries in the last week. It was also recently announced that Villa's Jill Byings has an ACL injury too. Over in Europe, Bayern Munich's Lena Oberdorf has also torn her ACL this weekend after only just coming back from an ACL injury, and in the same knee. So, God, I can't begin to imagine what Lena Oberdorf is going through at the moment. But
When is the? I mean, the research is happening, I know, but when is it going to be put into place? Because there's something going on, isn't there? There's something about being a woman playing football at a professional level that where it just is frightening. It must be frightening every time they go out on the pitch.
The statistics are genuine. That is the word, frightening. There's got to be some links, and I know people have got all these different theories on what they are, but there needs to be some sort of adaptation to the whether
game.
It's boots, whether it's grass, whether it's training, whether it's the type of tackle. I don't know. I've not got a UEFA B. I've not
Or a
even got a
B-Tech.
B-Tech. No. But Susie's got, what have you got? Contemporary dance?
Yeah.
So, maybe you're the one. Maybe you could do a Kaz Carney and do a big report.
Well, let's talk about Kaz Carney. She was undermarked again. On Strictly this
Honestly,
weekend.
justice for Kaz Carney.
Could we please? Lucy
I
Bronze.
think this is why we've not been asked to go and sit in on the at the side
we'll
of the
start.
ballroom. But yeah, because I think, as you were about to say, the Lionesses were in this time where they, because they've got an image to uphold, they politely clap, don't they? Even when Kaz is woefully undermarked.
Underscored.
But I imagine if you and I were there and Craig got his 4 paddle out, absolute
Unacceptable.
scenes.
Absolutely unacceptable. Lucy
You'd have to
Bronze,
hold me back.
Beth Mead and Rachel Yankee all in the audience supporting her, which was lovely to see.
Nice to see, wasn't it? I really liked Kaz's dance.
Oh, she's absolutely smashing it. I don't know what's wrong with them.
Alicia's avoiding the dance off so far, but
She is.
Yeah, Kaz needs a jive again would be great, but I can't wait for her paso doble, the really dramatic one where you get a cape out.
Yeah,
She's going to come into
Love
her own
that.
on that. Yeah, definitely.
she really is.
What would be your strength as your dance?
Probably the Charleston.
Oh, of course. I don't know why I didn't immediately think of that. You'd given it the swivels and all of that, and
All right, thank you very
that
much.
move, But
I don't know
you'd
what
be
that is.
into it.
Not a clue what that is.
Whoa.
What's that stirring the
no.
pot? That's you.
Oh God.
Right, England previews. We chatted about squad announcement last week, and there have been a few changes due to injuries. Grace Clinton and Katie Reid have withdrawn due to minor injuries, and Liverpool's Grace Fisk has been called up as a replacement. Jess Park has returned to Man United to recover from a delayed concussion, and Jess Naz has been called up in her place. Great to see Jess Naz in there.
Great to see her back. So hang on, we've swapped a Grace for another Grace and a Jess for another Jess.
Indeed. I think
Please, Aggie Beaver-Jones can't get injured because we don't have another Aggie.
we don't have another Aggie. We really don't. I think that Serena had already had the name tags sorted for the first day. Jess for Jess. If you're going to be in Manchester before the game and want to enjoy some pre-match vibes, then please check out official supporters group, Free Lionesses, who are hosting a big event celebrating the whole of the women's football pyramid before the match. Very exciting.
Is that just a posher way of saying celebrating the growth of the women's game?
Absolutely.
hope
If you're
so.
in London and looking for somewhere to watch, Baller FC are hosting a huge screening followed by karaoke, and it's free to attend, but you do need to get a ticket online. So you can find out all the details at Baller FC and Free Lionesses on
Free
Instagram.
karaoke and then the football?
No,
I'm
after, I
in.
think.
Oh, well, I mean, I'll probably get up and do karaoke before,
Yeah,
even
you
though
will.
everybody's begging me to sit down.
Are they allowing you back into Baller FC now?
Why wouldn't they let me back in?
I thought you were barred.
No, why
I'm
would I be
joking.
bored?
I'm joking.
How dare you?
How
I was
dare.
very... How very dare you? Well,
Okay,
that sounds great.
England's second game is on Tuesday in Derby against Australia. Sam Kerr's
Whoa.
back.
This is exciting. This is exciting.
Game predictions?
Oh, Australia are good on their day, though. This is the thing. But I do think England have got real fire in their belly coming straight off the back of that win in the summer.
yeah.
So I think we're going to have an
100%.
absolute. I think we're going to have an absolute delightful time. I'm going to say 3-0 England.
Ooh, love that for us.
Yeah. What
now,
are you
as
saying?
previously mentioned, I think 2-1 England.
You think Sam Kerr's going to score?
I do, yes.
Yeah.
I think she
All
must
right,
be desperate
let's
too.
see.
Now, as previously mentioned, Wales have friendlies with Australia on Saturday and Poland on Tuesday. Scotland have friendlies with Morocco on Friday and Switzerland on Tuesday. Weird, 2 places that me and you have been together.
Oh, yes.
And Scotland, we've been there loads together.
Oh, my God. I hope you got your diary out for that one, everyone.
Yeah, that's
But
very good,
that's
wasn't
it for now. What?
But next week, we've got to talk about next week. We're going to talk about the
God.
international window. And we're
Yeah.
also going to see how Maisie's feeling about her imminent tattooing by lioness, Georgia Stanway.
Susie,
Yeah.
not to give you FOMO, but me and producer Charlie are in a WhatsApp group with Georgia Stanway.
Oh my God, I've got such bad FOMO. I can't
Yeah,
make
honestly,
it. I
and we just
can't-
keep sharing pictures of like your old press shots.
No, you're joking me. You're joking.
I'm of course joking, Suze. I said
Okay,
that,
some of them are-
and
some of them
then
are
I
great.
don't know if like Zoom froze, but it froze on you looking quite sad, and I was like, "Oh God,
No, that was-
Suze, I didn't
it
mean it. I
didn't
didn't mean it."
freeze.
Oh,
I just
I'm
want
very
want
excited.
Stanway to know I'm cool.
Don't worry, I will personally pass on that message. I'll say, sorry Suze couldn't be here, but she did want me to say she really hopes that you think she's cool. And I'm sure that will result in it.
Yeah, that'd be great. Could you
Yeah.
get me a shirt? Can you get me a Bayern
I'll
Munich
get you a
shirt?
shirt. A Bayern Munich shirt. With your name on or
Thank you.
Stanway's name on?
Stanway's name.
Okay, great. Charlie, pay for Susie's shirt out the Big Kick account because I'm not covering it.
No, of course you're not. Tight-fisted. What'd you do that face for? I've got to do Halloween things with my child.
Oh yeah? What
I'd
you
love to-
doing?
Oh, God, we do a bit of trick-or-treating.
Bit of
Go to a
pumpkin
little
carving.
party. All that stuff.
Lovely.
All that stuff. That's a wrap from us this week, but do keep in touch with us at bigkickenergypod@gmail.com, or you can find us on Instagram at bigkickenergypod. That's all from us. Goodbye for now. Goodbye from me, goodbye from Maisie, and goodbye from Moira Stewart.
Goodbye. This has been BBC News.
Actually really good.
It's really good, isn't it?
Yeah, she's a legend
I don't
as
know
well.
why. My only impressions I can do are Moira Stewart and Lady Diana.